Hi guys, Dark Scorpion here, back with You Don't Scare Me, Chapter 8. I'm going to try not to ramble, so let's get into it. Your point of view. At this point, I had no choice but to go with him. What if he hurt Nate or Mom? I wasn't going to risk that. Plus, I was so exhausted to argue. So I just let him carry me as we walked through the woods. 20 minutes time skip. LJ's point of view, which is Laughing Jack. I watched her out of the corner of my eye as I carried her. She was staring ahead like she was in a deep thoughts. She had stopped crying a while ago. I wonder how she will react to the others. I should probably inform her. YN, you should know that I don't live alone. She kept her gaze straight ahead and gave me a mouthful of attitude. And I care why? I let out a deep sigh. Why did she have to be this way? Why couldn't she just go along with her new life choice? She should be thankful I didn't kill her. Because if you behave, you'll be alive a lot longer. She rolled her eyes. That's it. She is way out of line. I need to scare her just a little. Just to make sure she's aware of who's who is supreme. Okay. I stopped in my tracks and dropped her on the ground. Listen, princess, I could have killed you and little Nate, but I decided that he didn't have to suffer. Do you suffer? I guess suffer. Yeah, suffer. Do you want me to go so you can switch places? She quickly shook her head no. This made me smirk as I held in a laugh. Now when we get to my house, you will play nice until I say otherwise. Are we clear? She simply nodded. I held out my hand for her, and she hesitantly took it. My grin grew wider. Hold on. Oh, I lost where I was. I held her hand and started to walk towards the mansion. Good girl. Just the right amount of fear can do amazing things. Your point of view. God, this guy was bipolar. 1 minute, he is this sinister clown. The next, he is all happy-go-lucky. I can't stand him. I can't wait until I was brought out of my mental ranting when Jack came to an abrupt stop in front of me, causing me to run into his back. and fall on my butt. Hey, why'd we I stopped in mid-sentence when I saw the huge mansion that lied ahead. Well, that's chapter 8. We have enough time to do another one, so let's go. Commercial. Well, sorry there was a commercial. Okay, chapter 9. Your point of view. My jaw dropped. The mansion was at least 4 stories tall. Well, it's a mansion. It's not a house. Mansions are huge. It looked like it was 100 years old. He lives in a mansion? How in the hell could this dude live in a freaking mansion? Sorry. I am a little, This is where you live. Hold on, I lost where I was, Jefferson. Okay, no. Okay, I found this. Sorry. You mentally screamed. This is where you live? Why? Yeah. Where do you think I lived? Some abandoned carnival? He burst into a hysterical hysterical laughter. Well, yeah. He suddenly stopped and got serious. Oh, we then walked into the mansion. As we got closer and closer, all I could think about was the fact that he said he didn't live alone. Yeah. Who in their right mind would live with this psycho? Well, people living there, they ain't in their right mind. He then came to another abrupt stop. At this point, we were about 100 steps away from the mansion's front porch. I should warn you that you should be a good girl or your throat will get cut out. Well, your throat will get cut. Okay, I lost where I was again. I just turned. Oh yeah, I lost where I was. Okay, your throat will get cut out. Oh, and stay close to me again with that cheery voice. I just nodded my head yes, and we walked in the front door. Hold on, I think I got burped. Oh, sorry about that. The house was a lot nicer on the inside. To the left there was a living room that was connected to a dining room. To the left were the main staircase. Okay. Ben, stop cheating. There was a feminine voice coming from the living room. Jack walked into the living room, and I followed close behind. There was a girl with gray hair, which was in pigtails, and there was a blonde boy sitting next to her. They were playing video games. So I don't know who the blonde girl is. Okay, the only ones I really know, I have not known about creepypastas for a while. So the only ones I really know of about creeping the mansion is like most the guys. I also know about Jane because she obsesses about Jeff so much. And then I think Clockwork. Yeah, but I don't really know about the girls. Only the more boys. Okay, back to this before I lost my place, of course. So I was looking away. Okay, back here. Next one. There was also another girl who was reading a book on the couch. She had brown hair with a blue highlight in her hair. Highlight in her bangs. Her eyes were white, no pupils, irises, nothing. In pure white. She looked like she had been abused. She wore a blue mini dress with combat boots and a blue bandana around her upper left what does it say? Upper left thigh. The girl with the pigtails wore a red shirt and dark blue skinny jeans. She also had purple eyes. The blonde-haired guy freaked me out. He looked like Link. He looked like Link from The Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda. Except he had black eyes with streams red something. No, sorry. Black eyes with tiny red irises, pupils. I think it was in the center. Please tell me those people have some weird mental conditions. Some weird mental conditions. I thought Jack cleared his throat to get the others' attention, and it worked. Hi, LJ. Who's the hottie? You know it's Ben. I feel like, this could be Ben. I looked at the link. I knew it. It's Ben. Look at the link. Oh, I lost where I was. Okay, Link lookalike, who was giving a perverted smirk. I blushed. Before I could finish, Jack cut me off. Her name is YN. Now back off, Jack. She's my new playmate. Well, I guess I no longer have to mouth. I no longer have a mouth. Yeah. I guess I no longer have a mouth. You're not fun, Ben sighed. The gray-haired girl just kept her eyes on the TV. But the one who was reading closed her book and put it on the coffee table that was in front of the couch. She stood and walked over to me and looked me up and down as if I was a new species of animal. Slender's going to be pissed when he finds out you brought a human here, Jack. Jack rolls his eyes and crosses his arms. I well aware. Hold on. I am well aware, Bridget. Plus, she won't last long once the other boys see her. Well, that's it. We just read in 2 chapters, because that's actually, yeah, I don't have enough time to do another one. I'm not gonna make this like 30 minutes long. Actually, no, I am. I'm just going chapter 10. Okay. Chapter 10. Bridget's view. Why in the living hell did he bring a human here? This is a this matter waiting to happen. This is a disaster waiting to happen. LJ, can I speak to you for a moment? The clown slapped his hand towards towards my direction. Sure, I guess. He just shrugged like it wasn't a big deal. Alone? I said, no, motioning my head towards Ryan's direction. Direction! That's it, direction. He's not even doing direction. Ryan's direction. Ben Mila. That's it. Ben Melody. Keep an eye on the human for a minute. Okay, Melody must be the blonde girl. Okay. Bridget, why do we have to babysit? Melody whined. Just for a second, before she could respond, I grabbed LJ's hand and dragged him into the hallway and out of the living room. Are you out of your mind? I whispered, yelled. So, are you out of your mind? I whispered, yelled. He giggled, clearly. I slapped him upside the head. LJ, is this serious? You brought a human to the mansion. Do you know how much chaos you're going to create? What are you going to do when Slender finds out, if he doesn't know already? He's not going to let you keep her as a playmate. I'm not getting in trouble for your doing again. Besides, she's going to be dead. He cuts me off. Well, you shut up and let me explain. I sighed and crossed my arms, soundly signaling for him to start. Thank you. She was a babysitter for my next victim, and she messed up my kill. So I took her. I figured I'll keep her around for a while. So you're going to kill her once you're done with her you're done with your playtime? That's the plan. I sighed and picked pinched the bridge of my nose. I hope you know what you're doing. He giggled again. You worry too much. You get me in trouble too much. Sorry, something happened. I think my sister's phone caught something, and it thought I was talking to it. And it just said, "You're very welcome." I don't know if I'm left. Okay, back to this. You get me in trouble too much. He started laughing hysterically, like usual. I can't disagree with that one. After your little whisper yelling conversation, we walked back into the living room. Wyan's point of view. I stood there awkwardly when Jack and Bridget walked back into the living room. Bridget glared at me, walked back to the couch and picked up her book and acted as if nothing ever happened. The room was in dead silence. Okay. I gotta get this. Ben, you fucking... Okay. Ben, you fucking ass bucket. Dipshit. Okay, I gotta do it in yelling. That's what it is. Ben, you fucking... Ben, you fucking ass bucket dipshit. I jumped. I was not expecting that. Then I shrugged. That's you. Stop cheating or I won't hold Melody once she goes sap shit again. Okay, so the girl with the gray hair is Melody. Note to self, don't get on her nerves. I'm not even cheating. She just sucks. The bin smirking up a storm. Jack quickly grabbed my arm and dragged me to the main staircase. As much as I wanted to see how that plays out, I'm not letting Melody hurt you. That's my job. I rolled my eyes. My hero, what a gentleman, I muttered under my breath. So it was barely noticeable. We reached the top of the stairs and walked down a barely lit hallway. It had at least 10 rooms. They were all different. For example, one was pink with an S on it. They were pretty basic. We walked about halfway down the hallway and Jack stopped at a black and white splattered door. I'm guessing this is your room. And looked at me with a smile. Sorry. And looked at me and smiled his sick. And exactly. Correct, exactly. Yet a creepy smile. You guessed right, lollipop. I gave him the almost disgust, a most disgusted look I could ever give. My name is YN. He giggled. I know, I just like to make you mad. You look so funny when you try to be intimidating. You scratched your nose like a little you scrunched your nose like a little bunny. He was so cheerful in his voice, yet again got deep and dark. I hate bunnies. So I'm gonna try to do a cheerful voice and a dark voice. Okay. I know. I just, I, I know. I just like to make you mad. You look so funny. Trying to be intimidated, and you scrunch your nose like a little bunny. I hate bunnies. Okay. I hate bunnies. The voice. I can't do deep voices. But that's the end of chapter 10. That's all we doing. Now I have 27 minutes of editing. And actually, it's just easy. I just got to put a picture. I just record me actually reading it, the page, and then just like put a picture over it. But it's just gonna take forever to export. I need to charge my phone. And it's only on 19%. Okay, so that's all. I do not know what I'm doing anymore. My brain's all scrambled up right now. So, yeah. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and bye.